Alrighty guys, welcome back for yet another Dokkan battle video, and in today's video what we're going to be discussing, of course, is the best units in the game coming to Global Dokkan. So, first things first, we did of course receive a data download yesterday for Global, and in that data download we did get information regarding things like, of course, the new units, as well as the banner units, the redstone that they always give out during Anniversary, and we also got some more excuse me there, details for the story events that are going to be coming for the first part of the celebration. So, first things first, let's go ahead and let's discuss the new units. Okay, I don't know what that's doing on screen. No. There you go. Alright, so they lead Fused Fighters or GT Heroes, 3 key and 170%, and then give 30% to the Kamehameha category units. So, again, this unit is going to be introducing a new category called Fused Fighters. It's essentially every single fusion character. So that includes Patara transformations. That includes like Piccolo fused with Kami. So, again, it's pretty much like the ideal fusion team. And then, of course, we already know what GT Heroes is. It's basically like every super class GT Hero unit. And then the extra 30% to Kamehameha, that's pretty self-explanatory. Again, anybody who's on Kamehameha is going to be getting an extra buff for, you know, their 200% leader skill. So both on 18 key and 12 key, this unit does stack, which I think really helps this unit out in both long events and short events, is that, again, this is a stacking character that is going to be really, really stupidly good. So, again, just get as much stacks as you can with this unit. Alright, so when they first appear, they have an entrance animation. There does not appear to be a condition on the entrance animation, which is really, really nice. And what this allows them to do is to guard all attacks for one turn. Again, this is really, really important because, again, the guarding for one turn really allows them to tank really well on the rotation where they would honestly be considered their weakest, which is, again, turn 1 with no stacks. So, again, this is really nice. They get 1 key per key sphere obtained, and they get 77% attack and defense for 7 turns from the start of turn. They also get 120% at the start. They also get another 1 key per type key sphere obtained. They get a chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained, and launches an additional super attack when keys 20 or more, and then they're super effective against all types when key is 24. So, again, overall, very, very strong passive. Again, I've used this unit so many times and so extensively that even at a 55% level, this unit is just doing monstrous levels of damage, and they have just monstrous levels of defense. This unit is really freaking good. And the best part about him is this unit fuses into Gogeta starting from the 4th turn, no other restrictions, making this unit honestly the best active skill transformation ever. Literally just turn 4 and you can use it. And not only that, like, just the sheer amount of teams this unit is on is just amazing because it's helping each and every one of these teams. Like, for example, Fusion needs help, Shadow Dragons, Time Limit, Giant 8 Power, Final Trump Card, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate. Like, all of these teams really need help, except Power Beyond Super Saiyan, which we'll get to in a bit. Fused Fighters is kind of small, but again, it's not, like, in desperate need of help. And then Bond of Parent and Child is just, you know, a massive category team, but anyways, on to Gogeta. Okay, so now when this guy comes out, he's honestly probably, like, in my opinion, like, the best unit in the game. Keep in mind, I'm only talking about Global's tier list, so I'm not including, you know, units like the new Vegeta and Trunks. So when this guy comes out, he greatly raises attack and defense on his 18 key, and then massively raises his attack and defense on his 18 key, and then also disables enemy action for 1 turn within the turn. So essentially what this would do is, say for example, you're fighting, I don't know who you would be fighting, but just say for example you're fighting UI Goku in the Legendary Goku event, and he's going to super attack right after you're done supering. You get this guy his 18 key super attack, and he will disable the enemy super attack, so basically not allow, you know, UI Goku to super you, which is pretty stupidly good. That's a really damn strong ability. And again, Gogeta has this ability on his 18 key super attack, so again, yeah, dude, Gogeta is just a different kind of stupid when it comes to him. He's just really freaking powerful. He gets 177% attack and defense at the start. He gets 2 ki per ki sphere obtained. He gets a chance of performing a critical hit and reduces damage received by 7% per rainbow ki sphere obtained. He's super effective against all types. He has a medium chance of performing a crit. He has a high chance of launching an additional super attack. And then he has a high chance of evading enemy super attack and countering. So, overall, this is the best unit in the game once he comes out. Like, nothing else needs to be said. He is the definitive best unit in the game when he comes out. Again, the amount of super attacks that he does is amazing. Like, I've seen this guy triple super at a 55% level. He gets damage reduction with rainbow key spheres, like, on top of his ridiculous defense, which is not at all broken. He's super effective against all types. He has a 50% chance of launching an additional super attack. He can super attack counter. Not only that, but he also has an active skill. And what happens with that active skill is that all of his attacks become critical hits. So, Gogeta's just, like I said, a different type of monster. He's just completely on a different level, scale, whatever you want to call it. He's just all of it. And basically, the active skill can be used when your HP is 50% or less, or the enemy's HP is 50% or less. But that enemy has to be a single enemy, which is probably my only negative criticism of his active skill is pretty much just that one. I mean, really, other than that, again, this active skill is amazing. And the animations are just mwah, top tier. So anyways, that was Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Y'all can let me know what you guys think of him. Again, for me personally, he is the best unit in the game. Next up are the God Boys. So they lead the team Power Beyond Super Saiyan, which very self-explanatory. It's any Super Saiyan transformation that's above the level of Super Saiyan. So Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4, God, Blue, and then I think that's it, because UI and Ultra Instinct technically aren't Super Saiyan transformations, so they did not include those. But again, very, very strong category. It has a ton of units. And then they're also movie heroes, so thankfully we have finally a new movie heroes lead. 3 ki and 170%, and then another 30% to Kamehameha category units. And just like the Monkey Boys, they do stack on their 12 and 18 key super attack. They also have the same guard ability with their entrance animation at the start. They also have the same key mechanic, and for 7 turns get 77% attack and defense for 7 turns. They have 120% at the start, another 1 ki per type key sphere obtained, get a chance to perform a critical hit plus 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Essentially, this is the same unit. Like, looking over their passive and base, like, they literally have the same abilities. Like, there's nothing different when they're in their god form. And the only difference would be once they actually transform, because, I mean, even then, their passives, like, are identical. There's just, like, a slight change. And then again, transformation is also the same, starting from the 4th turn. And then same thing with the Monkey Boys. These guys are on a ton of categories that really do need the help. So again, really big shout out to them for making units that again really are helping these small category teams. All right. So once they move into the God Boys, again, same super attack effect on their 12 and 18 key super attack, greatly raises attack and defense, massively raises attack and defense, and disables enemy action within the turn. Same at the start, 177% attack and defense, 2 ki per type key sphere obtained, chance of performing a critical hit, and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So they become effective against all types when ki is 16 or more. Launches an additional super attack when ki is 20, and then medium chance of performing a critical hit, and then a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. So the way this unit works, again, is identical to Gogeta. The only difference is this unit dodges, and then they also become effective against all types when your ki is 16. So that would really only be the most notable difference about this unit from Gogeta. But, I mean, literally other than that, the rest of the passive is just, like, again, completely fine. So, basically, Gogeta, he's got damage reduction, and also, I mean, he also has the crit chance. This unit also has crit chance. The only difference is that this unit dodges. This guy has dodge built into his kit. And then, you know, active skill is the same thing. When enemies' HP is 50% or less, or if your HP is 50% or less, that's pretty much the only condition for the active skill. So again, overall, very, very powerful units. Again, these two are very easily the best units in the game when they release, obviously, in-game. So again, depending on who you want to go for, could determine, I guess, like, your box later on, because I would say that this guy has a better leader skill, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Movie Heroes. But in terms of power, I do think that Gogeta is just, like, way better himself. But again, that's up for debate for whoever wants to debate it. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Next up, the first banner unit is Broly. Again, this guy's a little bit underwhelming is what I've heard from a lot of people. I personally really do like him, but, you know, it kind of depends on your preference. So he's movie bosses 3 key and 130%. He raises attack and defense on his 12 key. He gets 180% attack and defense at the start, plus another 80% on super attack. Disables enemy guard with 2 or more key spheres obtained. This basically means that if Broly hits an AGL unit, disables enemy guard, basically means he's going to do, like, type neutral damage. He launches an additional super attack with 6 or more key spheres obtained. He's effective against all types if the target enemy's HP is 80% or less. And if he delivers the final blow, he recovers 26% HP at the end of the turn. Now, I love Broly. Again, I actually do have this guy in. I would say he's an okay unit, but in my opinion, I think they really dropped the ball with him. Again, his passive is really, like, not that good. Like, they should have added, a lot more. Like, they should have given him, like, damage reduction. I think would have been a really good idea. Just, like, make him a super good tanky unit. The reason I say that is because he's only on 3 teams, Gifted Warriors, Pure Saiyans, and Movie Bosses. So I think really, like, making him, like, a tanky defensive god would have been the better way to go. But, unfortunately, they didn't do that. So, in all honesty, they really did kind of drop the ball with Broly. Next up is Sin Shenron. Now, this guy, his passive is long as hell, but, he is easily one of the best units in all of the teams that he's in, which is Shadow Dragon Saga, Inhuman Deeds, and GT Bosses. Like, he is exactly what Broly should have been. And you guys will see in a minute just what I mean. So he also raises its attack and defense for 1 turn. And again, I also have this dude, and let me tell you, he's pretty freaking good. He gets 100% attack and defense at the start. He randomly changes key spheres to a certain type to rainbow key spheres. So like I said, literally do that with Broly too, you know? Like, have him help the team out. He gets 50% attack and defense with 2 or more key spheres obtained. He gets another 50% with 3 or more, another 50% with 4 or more. He disables enemy guard with 5. He has a high chance of performing a crit with 6. And then he gets another 70% attack and defense and a high chance of launching an additional super attack with 7 or more key spheres obtained. So like I said, Sin is everything that Broly should have been. This man, if you get him 7 orbs, he's going to be getting, what? That's a 150 plus 70, 210% attack and defense. And this is on super. Again, this doesn't immediately activate. This is all on super. He also disables enemy guard. And then he has crit chance on top of it. And he can double super. And he raises his attack and defense on his super attack. So I think you guys can understand where I'm going with this. Is Sin Shenron's defense, even at a 55% level, is literally ridiculously high. It's really, really disgusting to see how busted they made my man. And then Broly's just like, meh. Like, Broly, I think, would have been even more decent if they if they made this massively raise his attack and defense for 1 turn, and then had him, like, you know, keep this part where he, like, you know, can potentially double super for, like guaranteed. Like, that would have been way better, but unfortunately they didn't do that, and they fumbled the ball with Broly. Sin, on the other hand, is, like, straight chilling. he has quite literally got nothing to worry about. So again, that is gonna do it in terms, Jesus Christ, Sorry you guys had to see that. God damn it. So that is going to do it for, what's it called, the details for the units. I am scrolling through Twitter just to see if there's anything else that I missed, but again, I don't think so. Yeah, dude, very clearly I can tell that, you know, this is not, I don't think I've missed anything. Again, pretty much with this, we're going to be able to use our anniversary tickets, and then, of course, the dragon ores are exchanged into dragon stones. And, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. So, anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.
The name of this one is Rosé. Oh, this is the power of legendary Super Saiyan Goku. Now I understand.